So, I figured that I would give Deus Ex Mankind Divided a challenge. I've always loved the Deus Ex games, so yeah. I'll just wait for a little bit, see if anybody wants to join before I actually start. Oh well, I'm gonna start. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? That's good to hear. So I think I'm gonna take the recommended thing, the recommended his schematic for Mankind Divided. Ouch. Jump, reload, takedown. Sprint. Okay. I think I'll watch the recap.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. But new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the Aug in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who fired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped. spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zounder Penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath
I remember her.
the complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm of a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. We were sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Chiron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me
I'd forgotten just how
ship
complicated
for
this got.
and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. A little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchayat, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Okay then.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented
There's
passenger
Eliza.
broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Aug incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the gin from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Sure thing. Crap. I have to decide, lethal or non-lethal run. Fuck it, lethal. Or... no, non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. It might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
I'm gonna go for
I'm
the
not
rifle.
looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
Keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your number one priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Okay, let's see this.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Okay. Saving, then I need to familiarize myself with the controls. Okay, iron sight, fire, secondary weapon, augmentations. Okay. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I think I just used a stim. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so that's leg silencers, smart vision. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, I think I'd like that. Okay. Oh, okay, let's crouch. Hello. Just in time. Nope. Just figuring out the controls right now. I chose the tranquilizer rifle. How's it going? Yep, kinda.
Jensen, we're moving through... Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
I don't see him. I did put it in that chat. Okay, good. I thought I remembered that that some of it that some of it auto regenerated. Yes, I know. You think I'm happy about it? Ah, right. I need to. I need to make sure that I don't keep on going in and out of that, like quite like that. Still need to remember exactly how this works. After you come out of it, you need to let it. You need to let it recharge all the way. Mm-hmm. It happens. Ah, crap. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely need sleep when definitely need sleep if you get tired. I believe it's about 7 where you are right now, isn't it? Oh, okay, so not too long. Moon, how's it going? I'm just trying out some Mankind Divided. Yeah, Phoenix was just looking for you. Oh, hey, Soapy, how's it going? Ah, somebody's over there. Yep. Better go up. Yep, there we go. Ah, that sucks. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Capture node. Do 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 do.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yep.
Access granted.
I'm going to have it do tutorial mode. Okay. That's why I take cover. Cool. Ah, I see. Interesting mechanics.
هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Oh yeah, I really like Human Revolution. I really like I really like all three of the earlier Deus Exes. I've been hearing you talk about that. Takedown. The problem with takedowns is that they take a decent amount of energy. Hello.
خلينا ننهي هذه الصفقة ونطلع منها. هذه الصفقة للأبد.
One down. I'll take that. And that. No, not quite far enough. I want you over here. Yeah. Valhalla actually was pretty long, wasn't it? And let's get the last one out of the main walkway. Doo-doo. There we go. And now it's save. Okay. Ah, I know what you mean. Well, good luck. Mm-hmm. Classic games. I would call Deus Ex the real classic. Just saying. Oh yeah, I could have come up here, couldn't I? Beer. Okay. I need to get there. So let's get there. Mm-hmm.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Got it. Faster to go through 3 number 1s than 2 number 2s. Now, bite me. Yep, talk to you later.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Oh. Okay. Boom. Okay. Whee! Nothing too big. I was just starting, and I watched I watched the beginning and stuff. Okay. So now, where do you want me to go? Oh, I see. Basically, I'm still just figuring out how this shit works. Ow. That didn't work. Oh shit. Oh, come on. That one had to have hit. Yeah, I'm gonna reload.
already? اه عشان نقسم المخازن الموجودة على السوق. That was fast. You installed the signal booster already? اه عشان نخزن المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل. Good. There is too much riding on this thing. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down. فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
Okay, so I don't tend to want to kill everybody. Yeah, this is prologue.
اه عشان نخزن المخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل. Good. There's too much riding on this thing. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down. فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
At least, I'm planning on mostly, at least.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
I tend to find non-lethal to actually be, in the long run, better. It's part of the thing. Because it tends to be quieter, and a lot of times the repercussions for things you do later in a game tend to end up being better for you if you do it. Plus, frankly, I'm a softie. I'll admit it. But at the very least, for the prologue, I intend to be I intend to do non-lethal. The problem with doing non-lethal like this is that you need to make absolutely sure that nobody wakes up the people that you've knocked out. Which means you need to hide the bodies. And frankly, you should hide the bodies anyway. But as far as stealth goes, I am of the camp that says, if there's no one to hear, then no one saw you. Is he coming? Damn it. Yep. I'm pretty sure that I could go by and then go above.
Nothing here. Over.
Got him. Part of the thing here is that there is a actual person that is part of their team that I don't want compromised. So part of the reason to take the non-lethal route is that they're less likely to be exposed if they're not the only one left alive.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Smoke grenade. Yep. One thing that always pisses me off in games that pretend to offer stealth modes is when they don't let you move bodies. If that makes any sense. It's like, okay, you offer me stealth, but you make me leave the body where it falls. Thank you. Oh. Yep. Oh, there's a gas hazard over there. That'll be great. However, I think that by breaking through here, that might actually make the gas hazard on the other side more okay. Okay. As long as my battery life holds out. Well, now that's good. More trank ammo makes me happy. Hell, overall, more ammo makes me happy. I want to find that set. There's a particular thing I want to find to shut off. It's a Wi-Fi booster. Well, I would like to have the stun gun to go with the stun ammo, but I had to choose between that and the trank rifle. Handsaw. I remember the first game, and I was a huge fan. You see, part of the problem here is that I've played this once before, like 7 months ago, and I could swear that the Wi-Fi booster was around here. I also very well could be misremembering. Ooh, pocket secretary. Okay then. Oh, I was thinking that I thought that there's a there's a Wi-Fi booster that I'm supposed to I'm supposed to find and disable if possible, and I thought it was in this area. The signal booster. But I'm not seeing it. I don't know, it might even be further ahead.
علينا هنموت.
ايه؟ No, oops. Crap. I'm reloading.
يتحركوا بسرعة شوية. لو الريحة علينا هنموت.
Hi. Nice. That worked better than I thought it was going to. I didn't think I had. I didn't think that minimum amount was enough to do it.
Not sure.
Nice. That was good. That worked better than I thought it would, actually. Now there's 3 of them there. That could be more of a problem. Possibly.
الجو ابتدى يحرر قوي. الجو ابتدى يحرر قوي. ولنفت الدكتور بكره العواصف بترزع الشبابيك. فينك يا سيف؟ الوقت بيعدي بسرعة.
shit.
العاصفة الرملية بتقرب بسرعة أوي. الدنيا تمام متأمنة.
Reload. I am merciless in using reloads, to be honest. Maybe not merciless. Shameless might be a better way to put it.
Not sure. Not sure.
أنت متأكد؟ المنطقة كلها متأمنة. حاول. قدم هوتي.
I missed. How was that a miss?
ما فيش حاجة. دايما ما فيش حاجة.
I thought it was two.
العاصفة الرملية بتقرب بسرعة أوي. قائد راجل بيتكلم عن شكل الموضوع. أنا متأكد إنه حاجة.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I really need to get used to how the trank rifle works in this.
عملنا فيهم ما تحبش. ده ما بيسمعش صوت حد من رجالته.
There we go. That worked.
بكره العواصف. بترزع الشبابيك تقفل.
Ah, shit.
ايه؟ حاجة؟ ده ما بيسمعش.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Yep, that's pretty much how I feel about it.
الجو ابتدى يتحرر أكتر.
Uh-oh, there's one more guy. There's another guy down there.
فينك يا سيف؟ الوقت بيعدي بسرعة.
No, was it?
مفيش حاجة دايما مفيش حاجة.
That's something I would never have known. No, about the Arabic being pretty rough. I suck with all languages. Mm-hmm. My sister is very, very good at languages. Kind of the opposite of me. So I understand being able to do it, and in a lot of ways I'm in awe of it. It's just something that I can't do. No, nobody is dead yet. Mm-hmm.
طيب لو بالشكل ده يبقى تمام. متهيألي لازم ننزل للخمس. بس احنا كده هنفوت منظر يبهر وما ينفعش نتفوت.
Yep. Probably a waste of it, but I kind of wanted to test it to see how it worked, to be honest. Okay, at this point, I'm pretty convinced that that Wi-Fi booster is somewhere behind me. Because I think it's before that objective there. It's supposed to be in the penthouses. And with everyone asleep, Let's see if I can find it. Oh, not everyone's asleep. Oh wait, did I knock down two at once? Ooh, nice. I didn't know that let you do that. I'll need to keep that in mind. That could make some things easier. And there it is.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
I did not know that it let me do that without extra perks. Cool. Okay.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. McCready out.
Okay then. Let's hack this thing. Okay, need to get to there. Bing. Da bing. Da bing. Da bing. Da bing. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There we go.
Access granted.
Elevator. And this is where I'm supposed to make sure that this is the one route to the penthouse that the bad guys can't come down through.
Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force, position and hold.
Strike one, in position.
Strike two, all set. Strike three, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
targets in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepherd.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Augs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash quick and we'll...
What the?
Here we go.
The pod has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Oh, this ain't good.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy. Make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Okay, how do we got it?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
How do they expect me to stop this? Do they fucking expect me to do?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm reloading, and I am going to actually equip some lethal weaponry. Because, yeah.
It's bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Where is Singh? Because I do want to help him. I also want to live. Just saying. Okay. The TLDR. I just kept the bad guys from being able to run to the rescue. So my sniper team was in range to take care of the buy. And then a third party came in and is trying to run off with the loot. And I'm trying to stop that.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this Sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh, right. I need to use that. Go! Smart vision! Smart vision. Moron. Sandstorm. Smart vision. My benefit. I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe I missed that.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this Sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Shit. Shit. Yeah.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this Sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I don't want to let Singh die. Pretty sure that I could just
This is bad! They're
do
closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Ah, fuck.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just
Or I
bought
can
us
go
some
down like
time,
this.
but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Man down! Man down!
Who's hit? Jensen, strike team, sound off.
It's Singh! Repeat, Singh is dead!
Ah, shit.
Oh, good fucking job, Jensen, you fucking...
So, should I just accept that Singh is gonna die?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
No, it's not scripted. You can save Singh. I am actually certain of that fact.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
But I am very tempted to just say fuck it and let him die. I didn't want to. But damn, this is annoying.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Your wife thinks I'm British? What's that? I need to screenshot that for my wife. No, I'm not British. Not at all. I am in Iowa. Born in Wisconsin. Your wife thinks I'm British? Interesting. Very interesting. So, why does she think I'm British? It can't be my accent, can it? I'm honestly curious now.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
And I'm really curious now.
This is bad! They're closing in!
The tone of my voice.
We're gonna lose
Okay.
Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Interested?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Man down!
Who's hit? Jensen, strike team, sound off.
It's Singh! Repeat!
Okay. I don't think I don't think I've ever heard of Ashens. I'm curious now. Could you give me a link to their channel? One sec. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and I appear to have picked up 2 people while I was going to the bathroom. Hello. And I think that I am going to go for or sing Campfire on His Own. And this is thing for a replay. I want to save him, but I don't think it's going to happen. And hey, Natso, how's it going?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
I don't want Singh to die, but...
Jensen, this
My
Sandstorm
God.
might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Yep, welcome to Dubai.
Man down! Man down!
Who's hit? Jensen, strike team, sound off.
It's Singh! Repeat, Singh is dead! Oh, good fucking job, Jensen, you fucking bellend!
Give me a clean shot!
Mm-hmm.
Jensen.
There you go.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen!
You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We
will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! Plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchayat has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
bust into safe and secure segregation.
Seraphim Industries closed its doors.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we do not control.
Yep. After I decided to say fuck trying to save Sing,
Possible detonation.
I made it.
Looks like horrible.
Not happy about that.
This time in a police station. The United Nations Security Council has passed
A new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
And yay, mankind divided.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. The Sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale of success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, your company. You may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed.
Oh, that's true enough.
I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective.
Janus won't be initial. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. H. Activate the sleep cell.
I don't think I actually got past the prologue last time I played. I think I probably got too fixated on saving things and then got frustrated and jettisoned. I don't remember that.
Konečná stanice, Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
On off.
my wife's name.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, poor. Damn Clank. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
You could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, Midas.
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. They're a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Okay. Keep moving.
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Yep.
Just watch yourself, Glenn.
Clanker.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSM?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSM's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSM's motherboard.
Uh-oh.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Please get him
Stand back, let me help.
Oh. I do like the automatic sunglasses that go from oh shit to I do think I might transition back to playing some Final Fantasy VII, but unlike going from did I fall in order?
Alex.
This isn't the same thing.
Hey.
I like this
sound like
game.
shit.
This is good.
How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Oh yeah. I love the Aug shades. And this is a good game. I like it. Don't take my deciding to go and play Final Fantasy to say that I don't like it. Because that is what happened with Fallen Order. That's not what's happening here. I like it. I just want to play Final Fantasy. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. This is a good game. So far, my stamp of approval gets a yes for this game. I love it. I just wish that I could have saved Sing. I get that.
Not so we can get together and cry about lives lost. I lost people too, and they should never be forgotten. No, I'm doing it because the Og Insa Massageddon is only the first of many horror shows we're about to be subjected to, unless we figure this shit out fast. Remember the Cold War and how we sat on the brink of destruction minute by minute? How we hated the commies and the commies hated us? How they had a way of life that we couldn't fucking stand, and it was only a matter of time before they swallowed us up in their ideology and technological superiority? I don't either, actually, but my grandpa used to tell me about those days, and let me tell you, followers, it's starting to sound awfully fucking familiar.
Oh, Is this an Alex? Is this supposed to be Alex Jones? Ha!
The one Interpol created in 28 after that quote-unquote horrifying breakdown of cooperation between the intelligence-gathering organizations worldwide. Not like we were expecting to, of course. I mean, it's not like they could come out and say, we've created a special intelligence force of natural-born killers who can enter your country whenever it wants, bust into your house, and detain you for who knows how long if you happen to buy a pack of cigarettes from the local 7-Eleven guy. But if you read what I'm reading these days, and by that I mean UN resolutions.
I'm going to go and play some Final Fantasy VII. Now, not so. That's the scary thing about real life Alex Jones. He's not wrong about a lot of there's things that I thought he was wrong about that he hasn't done, and that's scary. But I'm going to end this, and I'm going to start up some Final Fantasy VII, like the original. So I'd love it if you guys came back to watch that. Yes, I know, not so.